Hello everybody, Carlos A here from Foresight Effects, and today is November 3rd, 2013. Let's get right into the forecast review. We were looking to standing out on the British pound, Australian dollar, looking for a buy setup on the yen and a sell setup on the dollar, euro dollar. All right. So let's get started with the British pound. We notice here that it's below the area of the 20. If we go to the 1 hour chart, we saw a huge downward move. This was a great trade if indeed we were supposed to be trading it. In this case, I was just standing outside just because of the fact that the market was extremely oversold. Um, Nevertheless, I follow some of the suggestion of the members that you took this pivot step. You confirm it on the 4 hour chart. Let's just do that. It's wide apart of the um, moving averages, and you just play it out the pivot step in this area. You choose the width of the triangle, so I'm just following through what some of you wrote me, and here's a 79 drop from the breakage right there, and that will put you right around this area. So that was a great trade, yes, definitely. So what we should do right now and what we should be looking for, we go to the 4 hour chart, and indeed we see the market retesting previous lows here in this area. You can understand that it's strong support base area. They finally reached it. It's below 20 coming off the weekend, so I am going to wait until the reaction of the market, which I believe is going to be extremely oversold, and a potential pullback might happen here. So that's my 2 cents on this area. Now we were looking for a sell setup on the euro dollar, and euro dollar, let me go to all the way here, and here it is. This was a result, great trade. The market did not pull back towards the synergy zone, but here's a pivot step. In this case, you were able to take a short position, and the two targets were reached. So this was a great setup, definitely. The market provided us with, let me see, about 30 to 40 points of profit in this area. If you went as low as close as to the 50-minute, you probably had the same reaction. Here's a pivot and the entry around this area. So the market just gave you pretty much the same results, about 30 to 40 pips. All right. So the market just finally dipped heavily in this area. We go to the 4 hour chart. This is extremely oversold. This is how it looks, and the market just finally reaching that bottom formation, is rejecting the previous low, as you can see this area. So once again, coming off the weekend, it is extremely bearish as we speak, but honestly I'm going to wait for a nice pullback, which it hasn't happened yet. Okay, I'm going to be standing outside from this market so far. Now we were going into the dollar yen. That was one of our best trades so far. It's extremely overbought as we speak, but the market nevertheless is continuing towards the upper side. Now in this case, 1 hour chart, this was the pivot step based on the synergy zone. Unfortunately, in the synergy zone, it closed below the level of cancel trade. Now the problem with the positive side of this is this happened before 8 o'clock. Now I would not consider this a buy setup, but when the market actually right around the opening of the European session, 8 o'clock, start coming back towards the area and close above the synergy zone, I dropped to the 30-minute chart and confirmed that by that time the cross of the moving average were backing this up. So what I did is I readjust the pivot step as you're seeing it right here. I didn't even use this small pivot here. I left the original one intact, and a cross above the area came about, and long and behold, that trade provided a complete 47 or 40 something pips. Now the market has retested this area like I don't know how many times, and if we follow through of the 4 hour chart, we can see here the market extremely overbought in this area. retesting the important high like you see here, and I feel comfortable saying that the market will probably pull back down, retest that high again, just in order to consider a potential pullback. So I am personally going to go towards a risky trade here, meaning that I believe that the market is indeed poised to probably one more chance. The way that I'm saying is because of the angle of the MACD, and although I know that it's been hesitating to continue towards the upper side, a pullback towards these two levels can produce a retest of the high, and at the same time give us an opportunity to participate into the market by taking about 40, maybe 20 to 40 points. So I am going to give it a shot and see a pullback about 98.46 and 98.19, targeting 99.11, 99.41, and 99.75. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. Now, last but not least, Australian dollar. Australian dollar is completely chaotic. I'm not even going to bother explaining this one. As you can see, it's completely sideways, so it is absolutely not of my intention to participate on that market. All right, so looking for a continuing one more shot with a warning though. Warning, I will go with only one mini lot to see what can I get out of this market, and also I will reassure that I will get a pivot step, MACD, and moving average confirmation towards the upper side, at least on the 1 hour chart. All right, so I'll wait for a pivot step. Once that breaks in, comes in towards the upper side, I will confirm it as I explained to you, and I will try to get anywhere from 20 to 40 points out of the market. All right, we're going to be standing outside on the euro dollar. Huge sell-off. I will wait for a very healthy pullback in this area, and the same thing will apply to the British pound here. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to be waiting, and once that pullback comes in, we're probably going to find a better opportunity, but up until now I don't feel comfortable taking any trades in such a sell-off as we see here. All right, so we had a great opportunity though and profit on the euro dollar before from Friday, but this was kind of a little bit of a surprise in our terms. All right, so let's just wait for the market to react coming off the weekend, and we're gonna find great opportunities on the days ahead. This is Carlos Diaz from Forex FX, and I'll see you in the next forecast.